Yeah, it's the spelling bee.
I had to turn the gifts on. Don't stop pressing them buttons. Already know what's going on. Welcome to Yo, It's a Spelling Bee, each and every Friday right here on the Tag app. I'm your host, Silka. City Hall, let me see them balloons in the comments. Let them know where they at. We are construction workers today. I'm in the union. I don't know about y'all, but I'm in the union. They can't get rid of me. I'm a union-based construction worker. I'm right here on 14th Street every day in New York, somewhere on top of the building. You know what I'm saying? No OSHA. Today, my co-host is on the way. We got kind-hearted babe. Any of my contestants here right now, please type 1. Any of my contestants in the comments, please type 1. Let me see where you at with it. Contestants, let me see where you at with it. Please refrain from using profanity. No cursing for the next hour. If you coming alive and you spell any words in the comments, we will pack you up. Everybody that has bouncing rights in here, please type 2. Let them know we will get you out of here. You do not need to spell any words in the comments. This is a game show. If you want to be in the game show next week, go ahead and just send me a message on IG or in the inbox toward the end of the game. We got Antics Final Thoughts, so stick around and see what my right-hand man talking about today. Contestants, please start requesting the box. Returning champion, Lemonade.
Welcome to City Halls.
Contestants, please start requesting the box. We here. All right, Lemonade is a returning champion from last week. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Let us know when you stream.
Hey y'all, it is Lemonade Lex. I am inconsistent when I stream, honestly, but just, favorite me. That way you can see me whenever I'm on. It's usually at night, but randomly throughout the day, and you'll find me making lemonade and other drinks, sweet tea. So yeah, favorite me. I would appreciate it. And I'm excited to hammer the competition this week.
All right. We're going to move from left to right. We got Cherry Key. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Let us know when you stream.
Hi, I'm Cherokee. I'm pretty inconsistent as well, but just fave me. I usually try to stream in the morning anywhere between 8 and 11. And I also try to stream at night between like 9 p.m. to maybe 11 at night. I also host a show called The Next Big Shot, which is coming back in full effect this month. So on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. So just hit me with the fave.
Welcome back, big homie. Let us know what's popping with you.
Yo, you already know what's popping with me. You know what I'm saying? I got this thing in the bag, so I'm just waiting to get this thing over with. Let's get a couple words going and stuff like that so I can take over this. No disrespect, Lemonade, but you had your reign for 1 week, but it's over with today. But I'm a language artist. You're going to catch me in a bunch of shows out here doing my thing, performing and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Just tap in. Make sure you hit that fave button. You'll catch me around. I'm in these streets.
Kind Heart is my co-host for today. All right, so Lemonade, I appreciate you coming into theme. That's dope. You always go the extra mile. Y'all see her screen and all that, so shout out to her. We appreciate it.
I'm mad corny.
All right, Kind-Hearted Babe's words are harder than a beat. So I need y'all to go ahead and mask up. Contestants, please allow Kind Heart to say the word, a definition, and a sentence. Once again, if you just came into the live, do not spell any words in the comments. Kick Squad, I need y'all to type 2. Everybody that has read in here, type 2. Let them know we will pack you up. Antics is the head of security. You see him right there. His eyes is on you. Hang out to the end of the show for Antics Final Thought.
Miss Lemonade, your word, my love, is diagrid. A diagrid is a framework of diagonally inserting metal, concrete, or wooden beams that is used in the construction of buildings and roofs. Hart's Towers in New York City, designed by Norman Foster, used 21% less steel than a standard diagrid. Your word is diagrid.
Diagrid. D-I-A-G-R-I-D. Diagrid.
That is correct. Miss Cherry, your word is concrete. A heavy, rough building material made from a mixture of broken stone or gravel, sand, cement, and water that can be spread or poured into molds. Home Depot has slabs of concrete for sale. Your word is concrete.
Concrete. C-O-N-C-R-E-T-E. Concrete.
That is correct. Mr.
Good job.
Toxic, your word is footing. Secure grip with one's feet.
Spelling bee.
He lost his footing on that last word. Footing
City Hall's own
is your word.
Silka.
Footing. Footing. Footing.
That is correct.
If you just came into the live and you want to play round 2, please start requesting the box. This is round 1 of Yo, It's a Spelling Bee. Lemonade, it's on you.
Lemonade, my love, your word is caulking. Caulking. A waterproof filler or sealant used in building work and repairs. Use of silicone caulk is to ensure that you have an all-season moisture seal. Your word is caulking.
Caulking. Caulking. Caulking.
Welcome
That's
to
correct.
City Halls.
Good job.
Miss Cherry, your word is rafter. One of several internal beams extending from the eaves to the peak of the roof and constituting the framework.
Welcome
The rafters
to
above
City
his bed
Halls.
were wooden. Your word is rafter.
Rafter. Rafter. Rafter.
That is
Wow.
correct. Toxic, my love, your word is gable. The part of a wall that encloses the end of a pitched roof. A house with mock tuber has gables.
Gable. Gable. Gable.
That
Wow.
is correct. Lemonade, my love, your word is jam.
Please
Jam.
welcome
A side post or surface of a doorway, window, or fireplace. He leaned against the door jamb.
Jam. Jamb. Jam.
Correct. Miss Cherry, your word is backhoe. A widely used equipment which is suitable for multiple purposes. The name itself telling that the hoe arrangement is provided on the back end. Most people use a backhoe to dig pools or deep holes. Your word is backhoe.
Backhoe. Backhoe.
That is correct. Mr. Toxic, your word is telehandler.
Spelling bee.
Telehandler. A telescopic handler, also called a telehandler, is a machine widely used in architecture and industry. It's somewhat like a forklift, but has a telescopic cylinder knock, making it more of a crane than a forklift. Your word is telehandler.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Telehandler. Telehandler. Telehandler.
That is correct. Miss Lemon, your word is pallets. Pallets.
It's a spelling
A
bee.
portable platform on which goods can be moved, stacked, or stored, especially with an aid of a forklift. The pallets were loaded with a lot of plywood. Your word is pallets.
Palette. Pallets.
Please welcome
That is correct. Miss Cherry, your word, my love, is cement. A powdery substance made with lime and clay. It is mixed with water to form mortar
Spelling bee.
or mixed with sand, gravel, and water to make concrete. There are many different forms of cement, such as dental cement, which they use to fill cavities. Your word is cement.
Cement.
Spelling
Cement.
bee.
Cement.
That is correct. Mr. Toxic, your word is fascia. Fascia. A wooden board or other flat piece of material, such as the covering,
Spelling
the
bee.
ends of rafters.
welcome
A further piece of a chipboard acts as a fascia to disguise the ceiling fixtures. Your word is fascia.
Fascia. Fascia. Fascia.
Yeah. It's a
That
spelling
is
bee.
correct.
Good job.
to City
Miss
Halls.
Lemonade, my love, your word is rebar. A steel reinforcing rod in concrete. A piece of rebar was still visible as we poured the concrete. Your word is rebar.
Rebar. Rebar. Rebar.
That is correct. Miss Cherry, my love, your word is putty. Putty, a soft, malleable, grayish yellow paste made from whiting and raw linseed oil that hardens after a few hours and is used chiefly for sealing glass panes and window frames. Countersink the screws so they can be covered in putty. Your word is putty.
Putty. Putty. Putty.
That is correct. Mr. Toxic, your word is screed. Screed, a leveled layer of material, etc. cement, applied to a floor or other surfaces, also meaning a strip of plaster or other material placed on a surface as a guide to thickness. Your word is screed.
Screed. SCREED. Screed.
That is correct. Miss Lemonade, your word is soffit. Soffit. The underside of an architectural structure such as an arch, a balcony, or overhang eaves. The flowers carved on my balcony soffits.
SAWFIT.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Cherry, my love, your word is the same. Soffit.
Soffit. SOLFATE.
Unfortunately, you're incorrect. Toxic, my love, your word is also soffit.
Soffit. SOFFET. Soffit.
That is incorrect, but you were by far the closest. The spelling is SOFFIT, but so close.
If you want to play round 2, start requesting the box. This is round 1 of Yo, It's a Spelling Bee. I'm your host, Silka. My co-host is Kind Hearted Babe. We're working on round 1. We got Lemonade, we got Cherry, and we got Talk 6. Do not be scared to play the game. You will not be embarrassed. Lemonade, it's on you.
Lemonade, my love, your word is truce. Truce. Also pronounced as truss, but the construction word is truce. A framework typically consisting of rafters, posts, and struts supporting a roof, bridge, or outer structure. When you think of truce, you think of bridges such as the Brooklyn Bridge or bridge structures. A truce.
Truce or trust? TRUSS. Truce.
That is correct.
Got it?
Cherry, my love,
Hey, Red.
your word is going to be estimate. A roughly calculation or judge to value, number, quantity, or extent. The aim is to estimate the effects of the policy of our economy. Your word is estimate.
Estimate. ESTIMATE. Estimate.
That is correct.
Oh, God.
Toxic, my love, your word is joint.
Spelling bee.
A point in which parts of an artificial structure are joined. The seal, the joint between the roof and the house wall. Your word is joint.
One of my favorites.
It's a
Joint.
spelling bee.
JOINT. Joint.
That is correct. Lemonade, my love, your word is foreman. A worker, especially a man who supervises and directs his workers.
Spelling bee.
Silka's the foreman and I am the employee. Your word is foreman.
Foreman. FOREMAN. Foreman.
That is correct. Cherry, my love, your word is joist. A length of timber or steel supporting part of the structure of a building, typically arranged in a parallel series to support a floor or ceiling. The joist is the undercoat of your tile floor. Your word is joist.
Joist. JOIST. Joist.
That is correct. Toxic, my love, your word is plywood. Plywood. A type of strong, thin wooden board consisting of 2 or more layers glued and pressed together with the direction of the grain, alternating and usually sold in sheets of 4. Some benches are made of plywood with metal coating.
Plywood. PLYWOOD. Plywood.
That is correct. Lemonade, your word is scupper. Scupper. An outlet in the side of a building for draining waste. The scupper drain on the roof was clogged by debris. Your word is scupper.
Scupper. SCUPPER. Scupper.
Easy. That is correct. Your word is, Miss Cherry, is architect.
Spelling bee.
A person who is qualified to design buildings and to plan and supervise the construction. An architect takes into consideration all the constraints when building or designing a building. Your word is architect.
Architect. ARCHITECT.
That is
Architect.
correct. Mr. Toxic, your word is cantilever. Cantilever. Support by a cantilever or cantilevers, a glass or stone box is cantilevered over the street or bridges. A conveyor cantilevered over the river. Your word is cantilever.
Cantilever.
Spelling bee.
ESCAVATOR.
City Hall Zone.
That is correct.
Good job.
Miss Cherry, my love, your word is delaminating. Delaminating. A divide or to become divided in layers. Delaminating the horn into thin sheets. Your word is delaminating.
Delaminating. DELAMINATING.
That is
job.
correct. Mr. Toxic, your word is infiltration. Infiltration. The action of entering or gaining access to an organization or a place, especially in order to acquire secret information or to access the cause of damage. The plumber covered parts of the drain in effort to stop debris from infiltration. Your word is infiltration.
Infiltration. INFILTRATION. Infiltration.
That is correct.
All right, if you just came into my live, I'm the host of Yo, It's a Spelling Bee each and every Friday. I saw TT Mama get packed up. Shout out to our pack squad. Let me see you type 2 in the comments if you have a red badge in here. Please do not come in here spelling any words. We do not care who you are. This is a game show. If you want to be on the game show, you can write me. And you can write Kind Heart on IG or wherever. You want to be a part of the game. Not coming here spelling any words. City Hall, let me see them balloons in the comments. Looks like we're going to drag out round 1 and everyone face off. Cripsy called out and Soul Man Kwan could not make it today. So we're going to handle with our 3 remaining contestants. And we're going to battle off on who spells the most words, and we'll narrow it down from there.
Lemonade, my love, your word is demolition. Demolition. The construction term refers to the destroying or knocking down of structures. First day of renovation, demolition was my favorite part of all home renovation shows. Your word is demolition.
Demolition. DEMOLITION. Demolition.
That is correct. Miss Cherry, my love,
Welcome.
your word is addendum. An addendum is an information that one adds to bidding documents to change or clarify documents.
I
Typically,
think it's addendum.
addendum. Typically, a property owner issues addendums to a contractor or an architect before construction work starts. Your word is addendum.
Addendum. ADENDUM.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Toxic, my love, your word is the same, addendum.
Addendum. ADDENDUM. Addendum.
Is correct. Lemonade, my love, your word is specifications. Specifications are details of the construction design. They may include materials to be used, the scope of work, and the quality of work. I left detailed specifications of how I wanted my kitchen organized. Your word is specifications.
Specifications. SPECIFICATIONS. Specifications.
That is correct. Miss Cherry, your word, my love, is muntin. 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 A bar or rigid supporting strip between adjacent panes of glass. Muntins are used as a supporting script.
Welcome.
Your word is muntin.
Muntin. MUNTIN.
That is correct.
Yes, that's good.
Toxic, my love, your word is encasement. Encasement is the coating cover or covering of, or encasing of all building components, interior and exterior. Some cheese wheels, fun fact, are encased in a layer of thick wax. Your word is encasement.
Encasement. ENCASEMENT. Encasement.
Please.
That is correct. Miss Lemonade, my love, your word is receptacle. Receptacle. An electrical outlet in which the plug of an electrical device may be inserted. I plugged my charger into the receptacle.
Receptacle. RECEPTACLE. REACLE, receptacle.
That is correct. Cherry is excavation. Excavation. The operation to use tools and equipment to move rock, soil, or other materials. Excavation is often necessary to build roads or new foundations. Your word is excavation.
Excavation. ESCAVATION.
That is correct.
I don't think that's correct.
Can you have her repeat it?
ESCAVATION.
What's the second you say?
Welcome
Incorrect.
to
She said it
City
wrong. I knew I was tripping.
I have to spell the word, right?
Yeah,
EXCAVATION. Excavation.
that is correct. Lemonade, my love. Your word is adhesive. Adhesive. Able to stick fast to a surface or object. A name tag is a form of an adhesive label. Your word is adhesive.
Adhesive. ADHESIVE. Adhesive.
That is correct. Miss Cherry,
Welcome.
your word is sheathing. Sheathing. A protective casing or covering. Sheathing protects the floor, ceiling, roof, and wall framing and covers the entire building's framework, giving it a solid shape. Your word is sheathing.
CHEAVING. Sheathing.
That is incorrect. Toxic, my love. You're also the same. Your word is sheathing.
Sheathing. SHEATHING. Sheathing.
That is correct. Lemonade, my love. Your word is procurement. Procurement is the process of securing products and services needed to complete a construction project on time with budget, such as procuring permits. That is correct.
All right. It looks like,
Get me out of here.
yeah,
Welcome.
it looks like Lemonade and Toxic are going to carry for our last round, which is going to be a couple of multiple choice questions that I have in my mind. But Cherry, thank you for playing. I appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all hear her with the fade, Cherry Key. All right, if you just walked into my live, the host of Yo, It's a Spelling Bee. It's a construction site in here. And I'm in a union with no OSHA. Our final round is going to be Lemonade versus Toxic. And we're going to wrap up the third round.
City Hall's on.
Okay.
Silk.
You guys did so amazing. I feel like I really should have made this so much harder for you all. Okay, Lemonade, my love. Your word is hazardous waste. A waste substance that may cause severe illness, death, or may cause substantial hazard to the environment when improperly managed. Your word is hazardous waste.
Hazardous waste. HAZARDOUS. Hazardous waste. WASTE. Waste.
That is correct. Your word, toxic, is value engineering. Value engineering. Evaluation of construction methods or materials to determine which have the net result of reducing costs, consist of or constant with specified performance, reliability, manageability, and aesthetics. Your word is value engineering.
Value engineering. First word value, VALUE. Second word engineering, ENGINEERING. Value engineering.
That is correct. Lemonade, my love, your word is ArcMap. ArcMap. ArcMap is the main component of ESRI's and ArcG suites of geospatial processing programs that are used by most construction structure workers and architects primarily to view, edit, and create a layout or design for a building. Your word is ArcMap.
ArcMap, not ArchMap.
Not arch, ArcMap.
ArcMap. ARCMAP. Arc.
That is correct. Your word, toxic, is rivet. Rivet. Autodesk Rivet is a building information modeling BIM software for architects. Rivet is a 4D BIM capable with tools up to plan and track various stages of construction and building life cycle. Your word is rivet.
Rivet, RIVET. Rivet.
That is incorrect, my love. The word again is rivet.
RIVOT. Rivet.
That is incorrect. Rivet. REVIT. Rivet. Mr. Toxic. Your word is dimensional. Dimensional. Like 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, or 4-dimensional. Your word is dimensional.
Dimensional. Dimensional. Dimensional.
That is correct. Lemonade, my love. Your word is also another 2-part word. And the word is guaranteed maximum. The agreed upon maximum price that contractors and owners correspond or project for a building project or drawings. Your word is guaranteed maximum.
Guaranteed, Guaranteed, guaranteed maximum, maximum, maximum. Guaranteed
That is
maximum.
correct.
All right, I found a word that I never even heard of. It's called epoxy, a type of polymer used as an adhesive and is a coating in construction. There are many types of epoxy adhesives, 1-part and 2-part epoxy. That's for you, Toxic.
Epoxy. EPOXY. Epoxy.
Smart ass. Good job.
Is it on Lemonade?
Yep.
Your word is silicones. Silicones. There are silicone adhesives, silicone shoes, silicone structures of all types. Mostly used for construction are silicone adhesives. Your word is silicones.
Silicones, as in plural.
Plural. Yes, ma'am.
Silicones, SILICONES, silicones.
Can you spell that one more time for me? There was noise.
Silicones, SILICONES.
That is correct. Mr. Toxic, my love, your word is cartridge. Cartridge. Placing a cartridge into a Glock gun, then squeezing the grip to extrude a bead of adhesive on the surface to bond is usually what construction workers do. Your word is cartridge.
Cartridge. CARTRIDGE. Cartridge.
That is correct. Lemonade, your word is polyurethane. Polyurethane or polymer, acrylic or hot melt foam are also different types of plastic adhesive. Each material is designed specifically for construction, used in bathrooms, kitchens, floors, and walls. Your word is polyurethane.
Polyurethane. POLYURETHANE. Polyurethane.
That is correct. Toxic, my love, your word is mortar. Mortar. Mortar is a material including clay, asphalt that binds together materials in bricks and walls. Your word is mortar.
Mortar. MORTAR. Mortar.
Good job.
That's correct. Miss Lemonade, my love, your word is acrylic adhesives. 2-part words, acrylic adhesives. Adhesives used mostly for construction work for bathrooms, kitchens, and walls. Your word is acrylic adhesives.
Acrylic adhesives. Acrylic, ACRYLIC. Acrylic adhesives, ADHESIVE.
That is,
I'm sorry, you said singular, correct?
yes. Good job. Awesome.
All right, I got a word for talk. Plat. A plat is a property or area of land. A plat.
Plot. PLOT. Plot.
Correct.
PLOUGHT. Plot.
That is incorrect.
PLAT. Plat.
Mr. Toxic, your word is girder. Girder. A large or principal beam of wood or steel used to support concreted loads or isolated points along its length. Girder. Most people who have a supporting beam structure in their house could see the girder.
Girder. GIRDER. Girder.
That is correct.
Good job.
Your word is indemnification, the act of indemnifying or the condition of being indemnified. Your word is indemnification.
Indemnification.
Yes.
INDEMNIFICATION. Indemnification.
That is correct.
Good job.
Mr. Toxic, your word is going to be pergola. Pergola. Open structural framework of an outer area, usually covered with climbing vines to form a arbor. Your word is pergola.
Pergola. Pergola. Pergola.
That is correct.
Good job. And never gonna end in here.
I mean,
Both of y'all are really, really smart.
neck and neck. Are we tied?
I feel like we are because they both got the same amount of words wrong on the second round and the same amount of words right on the second round. On the first round,
We both miss Soffit.
you both missed one word. Right.
I
So
mean, I guess the last word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I mean, if you guys. Oh, Lemonade raised her hand. She said she got it.
all right, we're gonna give the tie to both Toxic and Lemonade. You guys both did really good today. Smarter than a mug. Smarter than a mug.
Great job. I
We
look
come
like.
back for a tiebreaker next week.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up today. Let me go ahead and give y'all some gifts.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Great job, Lemonade. Great job, Toxic. You guys spelled phenomenally.
All right, I'll see you next week. Write me on IG. Let me know what's good. All right.
I got you. All right. Appreciate y'all. Thanks so much.
All right. We with Antics Final Thought. We at the end of the show.
It was a lot going on today. How y'all doing though? By the way, I'm Antics, Big City Hole. Y'all know the buzz. Yo, it's a spelling bee every Friday. Buzz. But look, Lemonade. She gives me like a lawyer type of like aura, like type vibe. Like she sit there, like she's so stern. She's so smart. She never hesitates to ever spell. Like she's not scared of nothing. She got the screen
Right.
in the background. Like y'all know how like
Right.
they be using that in the cases in court. Like,
Right.
but she too smart sometimes. It's not that serious. Just get up here
Right.
and spell. You feel me? Like
Right.
you don't gotta change nothing. It's not that serious. Just spell.
Right.
You feel me?
Just
We
have a
having
good
fun
time.
You're very smart. We love you like in here because it's just crazy. I want to fight you sometimes. How smart you are. Like it is serious though. I like she's very competitive. I love that. I need to see more of y'all up here like next week. I see y'all in the comments. I love how y'all come in here and y'all see the first round and y'all be like, yo, let me get in the box. Like, oh, this is nothing.
Thank
And
you,
y'all see the
Terry.
second round and y'all see the third round and everybody like, I ain't gonna lie, I think I can sit this out. Yo, every Friday.
Right. Anybody that want to be in? Oh, y'all hit Antics with a fave. Antics is going for his top bag. That's my right hand man on the app. Shout out to my #1 gifter of the stream, a Big Play Hefe. Shout out to my #2 gifter, Poppy Patron. Poppy came in. And shout out to my #3 gifter, Lord Just Me. Shout out to my co-hosts and all the contestants in the show. Listen, we freestyle. We do what we want to do in here. We don't come in here asking no questions. Just play the game. You don't have to pay no entry fee or none of that. So like, I'm not understanding. Just play the game and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? All right, we off that. See y'all next week.